Assisted dying bill sparks fiery on-air row as Eamonn Holmes clashes with guest. You're happy for people to suffer. GB News presenter Eamonn Holmes has fiercely defended the idea of assisted dying, as fresh criticisms of the proposed bill sparked a heated debate live on air. Spen Valley MP Kim Leadbeater received a letter of concern from 24 registrars about the planned legislation, who argued that assisted dying will be seen as a cheaper solution than looking after the terminally ill. They urged the Labour government to instead cast an urgent focus on expanding palliative care, and that those who are dying need properly resourced care. Sharing his thoughts on assisted dying, Eamonn fumed that the concerns from the doctors is another example of the usual old scare stories. He told the panel, "If I'm in pain and I'm lying in a hospital bed or my own bed, please press the button for me. Take me to Switzerland or press the button." Commentator Claire Muldoon hit back at Eamonn, arguing that the current laws in place are to protect the vulnerable, but a proper grown-up debate needs to take place amongst MPs. Muldoon explained, "The fact that it might be introduced, I think we do need proper grown-up debate to tease out the issues involved here. Is it about saving money? It could be, because on the one hand, we've got a report saying that an extra blast of chemotherapy will help women with cervical cancer, and in the next breath they're saying this with the assisted dying bill. It is wrong." Eamonn was infuriated by Muldoon's argument, interjecting, "So you're happy for people to be in pain and suffering because it's against your religious beliefs?" Muldoon shut down Eamonn's claim, stating it is nothing about religion, but is it about the sanctity of life? She added, "That's what it's about, regardless if you think sanctimony is a religious term or not." Eamonn. Delivering his verdict, Eamonn hit back, "I think sometimes we've got to accept you're worn out and you're done. Good night, goodbye." Offering her thoughts on the issue, Isabel claimed that although she understands the concerns of the doctors who penned the letter, the GB News host argued that as a society, we treat animals better than humans in the case of end-of-life care. "That being said, I share your concerns that people will feel pressured not to be a burden and that people will make decisions that they regret because they're in a bad place at that point. It is really difficult to play God." On Wednesday, Leadbeater will table a private member's bill to legalize the practice, with a free vote for MPs taking place on November 29, the first since 2015. Eamonn Holmes fires fresh jab at This Morning and has say on Strictly controversy. Eamonn Holmes fired another jab at his former This Morning colleague as he also had his say on an ongoing Strictly Come Dancing controversy. Strictly Pro dancer Katya Jones leapt to the defense of her celebrity partner Wyn Evans after the opera singer put his hand around her when the voting lines were opened for the week on Saturday night, only for her to knock it away as it moved along her waist. Eamonn Holmes fired another jab at his former This Morning colleague as he also had his say on an ongoing Strictly Come Dancing controversy. Strictly Pro dancer Katya Jones leapt to the defense of her celebrity partner Wyn Evans after the opera singer put his hand around her when the voting lines were opened for the week on Saturday night, only for her to knock it away as it moved along her waist. Earlier in the episode, the Russian dancer appeared to blank the Wales native when he attempted a high five after former field hockey player Sam Kake and Nikita Kumzin's performance. Both Katya and Wyn have assured fans on social media in recent days that they have nothing to worry about and the incident was nothing more than an inside joke between them. However, GB News presenter Eamonn branded Katya's apology video inappropriate as he blasted the BBC for being out of control in a scathing rant against the broadcaster. "Katya's showing she's in control. The BBC is out of control, of course. Anything at all that happens, they will interrupt and apologize because they listen too much to what people have to say at home, which you should just ignore." However, having said that, all the talk with contestants and dancers is that there is a hothouse of passion in there and always has been. And when you look at how intimate you would actually get, touching, feeling and whatever else you do. Eamonn went on to say that he and his work wife, Webster, have nothing intimate between them before going on to throw yet another dig at Holly Willoughby and Philip Schofield. "You take the comparison of being closer to a partner, in my case having a TV wife here, Isabel, that's why we strictly apply a sort of turgid relationship and have nothing intimate or nice between us. When you look at all those breakfast presenters and you can go through and say he hates her, she hates him, and they do. And I used to say it about Phil and Holly but nobody would believe me. False, false, false," he said. The former co-workers have been embroiled in a feud since Schofield's departure from This Morning and ITV as a whole last year, following an unwise but not illegal affair with a younger colleague. Eamonn Holmes, the veteran broadcaster and former This Morning presenter, has once again stirred the pot with a series of pointed comments aimed at his former employers and the ongoing controversy surrounding Strictly Come Dancing. Known for his candid approach and unfiltered opinions, Holmes has become a prominent figure in British media, and his latest remarks have reignited discussions among fans and industry insiders alike. A new chapter for Holmes, who has transitioned to GB News after leaving This Morning, has not shied away from expressing his thoughts on the daytime television staple. In a recent interview, he criticized the show's current direction and the host's presentation style, claiming it lacks the authenticity and warmth that characterized the program during his tenure. "I feel like This Morning has lost its way a bit," Holmes stated. "It was always about connecting with the viewers, making them feel like part of the family. Now, it feels more like a corporate product." His comments come on the heels of a significant shakeup within the show's hosting lineup, leading to mixed reactions from fans. Holmes emphasized that the chemistry between presenters is crucial for the show's success. "When you have hosts who genuinely like each other, it translates to the audience. That's what made This Morning special." The Strictly Come Dancing controversy. In addition to his critiques of This Morning, Holmes weighed in on the ongoing debates surrounding Strictly Come Dancing, particularly regarding the treatment of contestants and the fairness of the competition. Recently, allegations have surfaced about bias in the voting process and favoritism towards certain celebrities, sparking outrage among fans and former contestants. Holmes commented, "I think it's important for any competition to maintain integrity. If viewers feel that the outcome is manipulated or that some contestants are given preferential treatment, it undermines the entire premise of the show." He called for greater transparency in the voting process, suggesting that the BBC should consider changes to ensure fairness. The controversy has seen significant media coverage, with various celebrities and experts weighing in on the matter. Holmes's statements add to the growing calls for accountability within the show, as fans demand a level playing field for all participants. Reflecting on personal experiences. Drawing from his own experiences in television, Holmes shared insights into the pressures of reality competition shows. "When I was involved in live broadcasting, the stakes felt incredibly high. You always want to put your best foot forward, but it can be disheartening when the rules seem to change midway through," he said. His candid remarks resonate with audiences who appreciate his willingness to discuss uncomfortable truths in the industry. As a seasoned broadcaster, Holmes understands the importance of both viewer trust and contestant dignity, especially in a show as beloved as Strictly Come Dancing. Industry reactions. Reactions to Holmes's comments have been mixed. Some industry insiders have praised his bravery in addressing these sensitive topics, while others argue that he should focus on his current role rather than criticize former colleagues. Nevertheless, Holmes's influence on public discourse about television standards remains undeniable. TV critic Sarah Jenkins remarked, "Eamonn has always been a voice of reason in the chaos of daytime TV. His insights, whether you agree with them or not, spark important conversations about how we consume media." Conclusion. As Eamonn Holmes continues to make waves with his outspoken views, both This Morning and Strictly Come Dancing find themselves at the center of a media storm. His ability to articulate the sentiments of many viewers reflects a broader concern for authenticity and fairness in entertainment. Whether his critiques lead to meaningful changes in the industry remains to be seen, but one thing is clear. Holmes is not afraid to speak his mind, and in the world of television, that makes him a formidable figure. As the debate continues, fans are left to ponder the future of their favorite shows and the role that honesty and integrity will play in their ongoing narratives.